Hey beautiful people, and welcome back. Today I have a 100% honest underrated slime shop review for you guys. I hope you guys are ready for this one. And before we get into the video, I have a really quick announcement. If you missed my last video, I have officially launched my Successful Slime Shop video course, and this video course is amazing. It is literally everything I have learned while running my own slime shop. You could click the link in the description below to see everything that's included with it, but it comes with so much good stuff, so I hope you guys will check it out. But let's get started. The first slime shop you guys may be familiar with because I have reviewed their slime shop before, and that's Cat's Crafts. So inside we have 3 slimes all packaged very nicely, and then a little extra goodie baggie with some borax, some candy, and some instructions. So let's get into it. This first slime is absolutely beautiful. It's called Chef Kitty's Crunchy Cake. It is scented, as you could see, like Fruit Loops. I like that she has added all of the scents on the bottom as well. So this one is really fun. So the bottom is a white glue slushie, and then the top is like a DIY clay, and then it comes with some foam beads and sprinkles, and of course a signature cat charm. So this one was just so pretty first and foremost, but the slime itself was really nice as well. It has scented just like Fruit Loops, very nicely scented, perfect amount of scent in it. And this one was just so beautiful and so soft and creamy once it was all combined. And it mixed into this kind of purplish pink color at the end, and it was like so soft. It wasn't as much crunchy as it was just thick and holdable, because once the clay mixed in, it kind of took away from the crunchiness, but the beads made it like very airy and sizzly and just a nice added texture. So it wasn't as crunchy as a typical slushy slime, but so thick. I mean, look at this, you guys. Amazing. So thick. I would give this slime a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. This next slime is Cotton Candy Popsicle, and of course it's scented just like the name, and the cotton candy scent on this one was actually really nice. I enjoyed it. It wasn't too artificial or anything. It actually smelled really pleasant and nice. And you guys, look at this clay popsicle. It was the cutest thing ever. I had so much fun playing around with it and getting some cool photos and video shots of it. It was just, I did not want to mess it up. I just didn't want to mix it in. It was so incredibly pretty, and she actually did give the option, like you could leave it out and it will kind of air dry and then you have a charm, or you can mix it in. But I had to mix it in. I just had to see what it combined into. And at first when I mixed it in, it was like the clay had dried a little bit because it was a little bit on the tough side. But once I like really mixed it in and got in there, it did turn out to be so nice, so thick, so inflatable. I was just kind of sad to mix it in, honestly. I just wanted to like get cool Instagram videos like forever and ever because it was so satisfying. And you know, like stuff like that takes so much work and effort, and I thought it was just so cute. But the end result, again, another amazing thick slime. 5 out of 5, hands down. The last slime from Cat's Crafts was called Dream Meow, and this was a bingsu bead slime, and it was scented like Swedish fish. And the scent, how? Like, it was so on point. It literally smelled just like Swedish fish. It was so good. But this bingsu bead slime was incredible. Not only did I love the colors, if you guys watched my previous video, I did a bingsu bead slime comparison of Snoop slimes versus slimy palettes, and they were both nice, but you guys, this one just like stole the show. It was just the perfect like proportions. It was so stretchy, so fluffy, so crunchy and sizzly, just everything you want. Like it didn't rip at all when I went to stretch it, and it like started to fluff up. It was just so good. I feel like fluffing up is a weird way to describe this, but it kind of does. It adds so much air into it, and this one was just like hands down amazing. Yeah, I just loved it. So another 5 out of 5. I was so shocked. Doesn't always happen that a slime shop gets all five stars from me, because I do like to try to help you guys out, see which ones are the best, but honestly I couldn't choose the best this time. They were all just so good. Now the next slime shop I have to share with you is from Slimey Baking. So this package was another very nicely packaged package. A lot of packages in that sentence, but here are the slimes. And as you guys will see, this slime shop has a very like Easter theme to it. We have candy, we have Easter eggs, and we have the slime, of course. So although the slime was like with bubble wrap and everything, I did have a problem with both of the slimes cracking, which I'll show you in a second, but there was some candy, some extras, some soft clay, and then the slime. So they both had a crack down it, maybe a thicker bubble wrap because the bubble wrap was kind of thin. I'm not really sure though. It did come in a box, but both of them were cracked, but luckily nothing leaked or spilled. And this first one is called Easter Basket. Now this was supposed to be swirled, but it did come mixed, and it also deflated some, but this is supposed to be like a puff slime. So I'm going to see if at the end it ends up puffing up and, you know, refilling up the container, because with the crack in it, it could have deflated some, but the texture itself was very, very soft. It did need to be activated some. So it did, when it has clay in it, when you activate it, it does get a little clumpy at first. So the more I kind of mixed it up, then I got it back to its regular consistency. As you could see here, this is where it kind of turns a little weird, but the scent on this one was so good. I will say that about this slime shop. Their scents are on point. So this one was scented like jelly bean, and I have smelled a lot of jelly bean scents, and usually they're kind of artificial, very like, I don't know, they just don't smell like jelly beans. This one smelled just like jelly beans. The scent was really nice and really on point. So the slime itself, once it was activated, was very soft, very fluffy, very spreadable, and it actually did inflate, as you guys will see as I fill up the container. It didn't inflate a ton, but it did inflate enough to refill back up the container, which was great. So I would give this slime a 4 stars out of 5. Now let's get into this next slime, which is called Carrot Crunch. And this is a fishbowl slime, but it was kind of more like a semi-fishbowl. But as you guys can see, it was also like more melted than the previous one. And you guys know that's like my struggle with clear slimes, why I'm not a huge fan of them. They are so much more difficult to activate, because after you activate them, if it needs a little bit of activator, it's typically okay. But when it's kind of this melted like this, you have to let it sit, because at first when you activate it, it gets like hard and it's still sticky, but you don't want to add more because then it becomes overactivated. So it's like a struggle with clear slime, and you really just have to like let it sit for a day or two. But I did go in to try to, you know, show you guys the slime, and I will say though, the scent, again, scented like carrot cake, and it was so realistic and not artificial or just anything. The scents were so good with this slime shop. I think maybe because they were Easter themed, whether they were from a restock, or I did have the package sitting for about a week or so, but in my opinion, I don't think it should have melted as much. So maybe if it was from Easter, that would make sense to why they kind of melted. So overall though, I would give this one, I think, a 3 out of 5. I think this one will be better once I let it sit and once it's kind of like clears up again and all of that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching though. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what video you would like to see next in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out my video course, my podcast. All of that is going to be linked below in the description box, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.